So the trailer is like 99.99% complete. Have a couple of little oddball touch-ups that I want to do, like put some felt padding onto it, and a couple little things. But we got the trailer jack installed, and the wiring is the plug wire installed, so I can plug it into my Summit. That turned out pretty good. Stop blocks in place. I did manage to conceal the wires in this little 1/16 tubing you can see here. They run inside there and go up front and come out. They're concealed inside. The bunks that I created are adjustable for whatever angle the hull is at. They'll just conform to different boats with different V hulls, and they are totally removable. So if I decide later on I want to put a different boat on, or I need to change the bunks in any way, shape, or form, I can just remove them. I made them out of the same aluminum stock that I used for the suspension system. So I'm going to put some padding on the bunks and make it a little more pleasing than just the bare wood. And the same type of material I used for the spacers, I used to mount the bunks, and they just slip in between like the spacers do. So that holds them in place. All in all, I'm quite happy with it so far. And the true test will be when I do my launch video with it. It's looking pretty good. The tongue jack does fold. I made a locking pin out of a paper clip, so it just clips in and you fold it up the side, and it locks into another hole to keep everything tucked and out of the way for when you're trailing or what have you. Now the mounting body was off the same chassis that I took the wheel wells off of. Found a piece that I was able to drill out and slide the housing into. I added a little catch on the side to hold the arm in so it doesn't flop around and get caught on things when you're driving. Boat looks pretty good on there. Not too bad at all. So the functioning tongue jack is just basically for looks. It's not really going to be used much except to hold the trailer up when the boat's on display. That was the reason I put this much detail onto it, because I wanted a display stand more than anything. So I just simply raise up the foot. Once you get that all the way up into position, just simply bring the handle down and lock it into the little holding arm there. Pull out the pin, fold it up, and then reinstall, kind of like that. So that'll basically just hold it up out of the way. That seems to work pretty good. As for the wire protective tubing, I used 1/16 aluminum tubing and just basically held it in place with little bits of JB weld, as you can see here. Another little bit there and down inside there, and that holds it in place really well. It's not the prettiest, but it does a good job holding it in. Stop block, I still got to put some padding up front. All in all, it turned out really well. I'm quite pleased. Quite pleased. Thanks for watching.